Hello, crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to the channel, Tales from the Cryptomancer, where we feature content on play-to-earn games on the blockchain, such as Splinterlands. And today I have an exciting video that I want to talk to you about what's coming after Chaos Legions that we should be excited about in Splinterlands. And it has to do with SPS staking and ranked league play to win SPS rewards. If you've heard Agro and the Splinterlands dev team talk about SPS staking and SPS rewards in the rank leagues on the AMAs, you probably thought that's a cool idea, but really, what does it mean for you and me as players? And this is an exciting part of the game that's coming that has huge implications for earning and for what your strategy is in this game today and moving forward. So I'm going to provide links in the description to this video with all the details we're going to go through today, but I want to talk about the play to earn reward pools. Under the blog posting here that announced the SPS governance token, you can see here that once this goes live, which was actually scheduled, I believe, for Q3 of this year, which has been pushed out. Remember, what Agro has said is that SPS rewards for rank league play and all SPS-based development is coming next after Chaos Legion. It's the next priority. And as part of that, they've set aside 7.5 million SPS per month for ranked battle rewards and 7.5 million SPS for staking rewards for staking your SPS on players in the game. So the top players, right? So 7.5 per pool, which is a ton of SPS per month. So let me just read some of these details here because it's kind of important that we go through this. So staked SPS tokens will not earn any new SPS tokens from the reward pools just for simply being staked, as is the case in many projects. Instead, SPS tokens must be staked on a particular player in order to earn rewards based on the player's performance. So what does this mean? Well, this means right now after airdrops, so let's fast forward, 7-8 months later when airdrops are over, what is going to be the benefit of staking SPS? Well, this is the benefit. By staking SPS, you have the ability to take part in essentially getting rewards from players performing battles in this game. Imagine it's kind of like betting on a horse, right, on their performance in a race, but you do it through staking SPS. And this has huge implications, as we'll see in just a little bit, what that APR means depending on who you bet in, whether they're in a gold league, a diamond league, or a champions bracket, and how many other players are betting on or staking their tokens on that player's performance. It has huge implications to this game, and it is when you think about it, a mind-blowing aspect of gaming that really we haven't seen in other games that I'm aware of. Being able to invest your SPS tokens on others' performance. It takes esports to the next level, in my opinion. So let's talk a little bit more about this. Both the ranked battle pool and the SPS staking rewards pool work similar to how the DEC rewards work currently. After every ranked battle, a number of reward shares will be calculated based on the winner's rank ladder rating, their ECR, energy capture rating, and any other modifiers such as gold cards, win streaks, and guild or other bonuses. So what does this mean? Well, we're going to be able to double dip. We're going to be able to earn DEC rewards for winning ranked battles, and we're going to get a chance to earn SPS as part of the 7.5 million monthly pool of SPS rewards. In addition, if we stake SPS, we can earn the other half of that, 7.5 million. So great earning potential. So the SPS earned from the ranked battle rewards pool will go to the player who won the battle, and the staking pool rewards will be divided amongst all the accounts staked on the winning player based on their percentage. So the system is designed such that more SPS tokens are staked in the player, the more rewards that specific player will earn out of the reward pool, plus the holders that have staked their tokens on that player, or essentially bet their money that that player is a good performer. So this is huge. So let's go to the specifics here in the SPS white paper where we can see the real details and how the sausage is made. So what we can see here is that, again, we have the calculation of the SPS token reward pool that each player will make and the reward pool details. So let me specifically break this down. You can see here's kind of an example of the APRs that you can expect to earn as a sample. If you're in gold, which is a 2000 rating, your return on SPS per year is 45% estimated, diamond 50.77%, and champion 51.58% APR on your staked SPS, and it basically depends on how much SPS is staked on the player. You can see the maximum return can go quite high, 361% almost at the champion level. But let's talk a little bit more about the math here. So we know that there's 7.5 million SPS part of the player reward pool. So what does that translate to as it compares to DEC? Well, let me take a step back. Let's look at the number of average battles. So there's 9.194 million daily battles happening in the game today. If we just did a linear extrapolation of that, that would mean there's about 0.8 SPS available in the reward pool if everyone earned rewards in a linear fashion. But we know that's not true. Bronze League players are not going to probably be eligible for SPS rewards, and we know that gold players earn less DEC rewards today than diamond or champion league level players. But let's look at the total supply just to get an idea of what this means. So when we look at DEC, because they've said that the SPS pool will work similar to the DEC reward pool. Well, many people don't really know how the DEC reward pool works. Well, let me break it down for you by looking at the white paper for DEC. So right now, the DEC reward pool is set to 1 million DEC per day that's awarded. Well, this is a lot less than 7.5 million, right? So you say, well, that's good news for the SPS pool. But you just have to remember, though, that this is adjusted. It's increased when the value of DEC rises above the intended value. The reward pool is automatically increased. And it gives you an example of what that means. Essentially, the math works such as it's adjusted based on the factor of how DEC is either inflated or deflated over its pegged value. In this case, what we see is the current price of dark energy crystals is about 10x what it should be. Instead of being 1/1000th of a penny, it's actually 1/100th of a penny, right? So what that means is it's a 10x factor. So the DEC supply, instead of being 1 million DEC per day right now, it's approximately 10 million DEC per day as it stands today. And just generally speaking, at 100 ECR in gold 3 right now, which is the lowest gold level, you're probably making about 25 DEC per win. So let's do some math here. At 25 DEC per win, if we're getting 10 million DEC per day in the pool of SPS is actually set to 7.5 million. So actually the DEC pool is 25% higher. So what that means is if a gold player wins 25 DEC per win right now, they can expect to get about 75% of that in SPS. So if you were to extrapolate that, that means once ranked battles are released with SPS rewards, a player in gold 3 per battle would win 18.75 SPS per win at 100% ECR with no bonuses. Even at SPS's deflated price right now, and honestly, I think it should be worth around $1 right now. But it's dipped. It's at 43 cents. So 1875 SPS at 43 cents. You're still making $8, over $8 a battle in this scenario, in this extrapolation in SPS. That's huge. That is game changing. And that doesn't even take into account the staking pool, the other half of that. Because remember, with this $8 that's given to the player in SPS value, the players that have staked their SPS on that player's performance are going to get a percentage of $8 in value for every win they make every time they battle. which is huge. So let's do an extrapolation here of this formula, go into a little bit more detail of the formula here, because it's kind of important. It's kind of weird math, but one reward share equals reward shares times the SPS stake divided by the SPS stake plus 1,000. What does this mean in a fancy term? If I'm betting, let's say I'm a gold 3 player and I'm making 25 DEC per win, which we know is approximately estimated at 18.75 SPS per win if I'm staking. If I say, hey, I'm going to stake my SPS on myself, and I'm going to bet on myself as the horse to win, what does that mean? Well, if we do the math here, if I've staked, let's say I've staked 1 SPS on myself, the math is 1 divided by 1001 times the SPS 1 per battle. That means if I stake 1 SPS on myself, I'm going to make approximately 0.018 SPS in the reward pool. But let's look at the math and see how it increases. Let's say I stake 100 SPS on myself. So 100 divided by 1,100 times 18.75. If I stake 100 SPS on myself, I'm going to all of a sudden make 1.7 SPS as part of the ranked staked SPS reward pool. So 1.7 plus 18.75. Now all of a sudden, by staking 100 SPS on myself, I'm making 20.45 SPS per win. Okay, let's say I stake 1,000 SPS on myself. Now I'm getting 50% of that reward pool. So now I'm making 9.375 additional SPS per battle by staking on myself, plus the 18.75 originally. Now I'm making 28.125 if I'm the only player staking on myself, right? Which is huge, because that's right there in value. That's $12 a win. Let's say I'm staking 10,000 SPS on myself. We do the math for the ranked pool rewards estimate. Now I'm getting 91% of the value of that pool, which is 17 SPS, plus the additional original reward value of 18. Now I'm making almost 36 SPS per win as a gold 3 player with 10,000 SPS staked in the game, betting on myself with no other people betting on me. 36 SPS at its current value is over $15 a win. And let's say you're doing 25 battles. Actually, let's say you're playing 25 battles and you're winning 50%. So you're winning 12 battles a day. $184. Wow. I mean, this is estimates and extrapolated values based on the white papers, but this is a game changer. And this is not even taking into account if you bet and stake on some of the bigger players in the game and not yourself. You know, they could be obviously winning huge DEC/75% SPS rewards moving forward. What does this mean for the game? Well, good news is it means Splinterlands is going to be a moneymaker, and people are going to want to play this game because it fundamentally doing well in this game, buying cards, climbing the ladder, competing is going to make you a lot of money. Simply put, all assets in this game are going to continue to increase, in my mind, continue to be valuable because, again, you've got the modern format for climbing, you've got the wild format in the future for climbing. Double the rewards, double DEC, double SPS. Can you say money printing machine? So, takeaways from this. 1, go out there, check out the links I'm going to include in the video description, read it for yourself, understand what's coming, and understand why this game is evolutionary, revolutionary, and just defining play to earn games moving forward. This is huge that no one's talking about. Secondly, it means you should be buying SPS, honestly, if you can, and staking it to be able to participate in these rewards and get some of this APR and get some of this 7.5 million per month of SPS that's going to be available in addition to airdrops, and will be available moving forward, because this is going to be one of the values of staking SPS in Splinterlands. And number 3, probably the most important takeaway from this video, is if you're playing this game, it behooves you to build your deck, grow stronger, climb the ranks, add collection power, and get into the higher leagues to get higher SPS rewards. This game is going to be ultra competitive with ultra valuable assets. The rental market's going to explode as well, because people are going to want to have cards that can help them win. Look at what it means for land. The land part of being competitive and changing the ebb and flow of battle and your win rate is going to be huge. Land value is going to continue to increase. This is a formula. That means there's going to be revenue generated, money generated. Buy assets, get in this game. This is the future of play to earn gaming. Check out the details in the white papers and the links that I'll post in the video description. See for yourself. Do the math. If my math is wrong, correct me, please. But just in my brief amount of research that I've done on this aspect of the game that's coming soon, you and all of the community should be very excited about what this holds for the future of Splinterlands and the value of assets in this game. Until next time, keep stacking those stats.
That's entertaining.